Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What up, Fight World? Oh yeah. We back. Right back on top of things. This is your boy Ego. Let's get it cracking. On and cracking. New media gang gang, y'all know that. But y'all already knew that. Y'all definitely knew that. Welcome to the Vampire Stream. We lit, baby. The Vampire Stream. Gang gang. Threw up that west side one time. Ride with me. Vibe with me. Gang gang. Oh yeah. Stream King. We working. Okay. I got the best live stream. We the livest live stream. I got top shooters. I done the livest gates. Wake the fuck up. The king is back. Surprise, 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 motherfucker. The king is back. Ugh. Let's get it. Hold on. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Y'all know me. YouTube bastards. Okay. They don't want us to get the message across. Do the realest live streams in the game. Hold on. I'm trying to make this a more enjoyable experience. Let me close some of this. Yeah. New media, stand up. Can you guys hear me okay? I switched some things around. You see I got the new seat. Y'all see I got, so I could be in my throne. Comfy. Okay. A king need a throne. King need a throne. I'm the king of this. I need a throne when I speak. So I had to upgrade. I had to upgrade, give me a new seat. So I can sit back like this. When I set them up at the hot seat and it's their turn to go, I'm just sit back like the king's supposed to do. Sit back like, your turn. Yeah. Let's get it, man. I got a race car seat. Cause I'm racing to the finish line. These young boys can't beat me. Fast and Furious 7. Hey, they trying to fuck up this stream right now, though. Hold on. I don't know what. YouTube be tripping sometimes. Slap the shit out of someone on YouTube. They don't want us to prevail. Can you guys hear me? I'm trying to see if y'all can hear me. It's choppy. What the fuck? Trying to think of. Oh, hold on. Some people saying it's clear. Hold on 1 second, yo. One second. Did that fix it? That fix it? Hey man, what are y'all talking about? Is that better? Or is... Some people say, what the fuck? Oh, hold on. Is you the livest in Nebraska? Shout out to Nebraska. We the realest. I had to turn my fan on. I don't know if that is hot as fuck, but I don't care. I'll do the stream in the heat. It don't matter. Is it working? Are we good? I don't know why it's tripping like this. Cause I can see it's lightweight tripping. Hold on. We lit up here. I'm trying to get this ready, man. Trying to get ready so I could talk. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Bay Area, we talk tonight. Yeah, it's lit, man. I went to see Kevin Hart last night. Had a good time. I was in good company. Had a great time. Kevin Hart, funny as fuck. The only thing, man, where they put it out here in Concord, in the Bay Area, and they put it in Concord, and it was like, literally, we took a Uber, and then the last 1.4 mile stretch to get into this pavilion where the concert was at, literally it took like almost an hour. It was like 45 minutes or some shit like that. And it was ridiculous. We ended up having to get out of the car before they even got to pavilion. The pavilion was sold out, at least the parking. Nah, bro, you funnier than Kevin Hart. It was a good show, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Only thing I will say is Kevin Hart's movies don't really be as funny as like when he does his stand-up. You know what I mean? I seen a couple. He did it like that movie is like a romantic comedy with Michael Ealy, and that one with The Rock, Central Intelligence, was good. But by and large, I don't think his movies, like, he don't have no classics. Like comedians, like the comedian like Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, like guys that I grew up like watching, idolizing in the comedy game. They got classic movie. Like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy got classics, like just slappers. Coming to America, classic. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever say Soul Plane. Don't ever put Soul Plane in the stratosphere of Coming to America. Harlem Nights. Hey Vera, I'll blow that black, gnarled, crusty, dead motherfucker the fuck her foot. Put the razor away. Soul Plane was not no classic. Stop it. Y'all sound like creeps right now. Soul Plane? Hell no. Paper Soldiers was pretty funny, but it's like hood funny. You know what I'm saying? It's like funny. It's not like to me, I would say Coming to America is probably funny to just anybody. Paper Soldiers is like hood funny. Sexual chocolate, everybody. Hercules. We back, people. We working. Let me brush my hair one time for the haters. Okay. I know they've been mad for the beginning. They mad because my hair getting longer. My shit grow like wildfires. It just spread. Okay. I know they mad because my taper lasts longer than theirs. They got all types of bald spots, receding hairlines. They got a flat top and it don't look like Drago shit. I know they mad. I know they mad, people. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about it, people. Listen. I know they mad. Like Brona said, they see me spinning. Let's talk about it. Let's work. Let's talk about it. Man, fuck it. I'm on that AB shit. Fuck it. Hey, Pops, brush my hair. I came to Brooklyn. I took Paulie's belt and I took Paulie's girl. Why you bragging about my side piece? It's a side piece, bro. Why you bragging about? That's how Paulie would do it. Listen, why you keep bragging about my side piece? The motherfucker was hella mad over a side piece. Creed 2 trailer looks wet. W-E-T, wet. That's what we say in the Bay. When something looks like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wet would be like Splash Brothers. It would be like a swish. Like, whoosh, like you just, it look on point. Oh man, you know, AB. Almond butter. Algebra books. Yeah, Creed looks dope. You know, shout out to Michael B. Jordan. I got to meet him too. He was in Andre Ward's locker room at one of the fights, and I was back there, so I chopped it up with him real quick. You know what I'm saying? Bosses only talk to bosses. Motherfucker be like, I've never met him before. No, but I talked to him and stuff. He was cool. I got the footage and stuff. Maybe I'll slap it up. Cool dude. He seems to be kind of like a method actor, and those are the actors I really respect in game. Like some of my personal favorite actors: Denzel Washington, Brad Pitt, Gary Oldman, big Kurt Russell fan, Jack Nicholson. Who else? You know what I mean? Just people. I like Christian Bale a lot. Will Smith is dope. Yeah, I just like that. I like that. Like Gary Oldman, he'll really get into character for his roles. Robert De Niro, another favorite of mine. Robert De Niro, when he played the ex-con or whatever in Cape Fear, he got leaned out and he was like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his dips and stuff, and he looked like he was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Edward Norton, that's another method actor. Yeah, he got kind of big for it. Like, he looked scrawny in like Fight Club, but then got big for what's the name? American History X, which was a great film. Tupac, definitely a great actor. That's my favorite rapper, so I really enjoy Pac's movies. It's just unfortunate what happened. Bad Boys 2 is coming. You mean Bad Boys 3? Now that's how you supposed to drive. Gary Oldman really be into the character. Like you be like, oh, that's the same. That's the Commissioner Gordon from Batman. But anyway, we just rocking, man. So we just talking. It's the Vampire Stream. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what? Leonardo DiCaprio, to me, this is my opinion. No offense to him. I really like him now, but it hasn't always been the case where I really fuck with him, because I think earlier his career has had two parts. Now he does crazy, like really good movies. You know, I still got to watch The Aviator, but The Revenant was dope as fuck. He was dope in Django. The Wolf of Wall Street. Like now, before he used to do them little cutesy roles and shit, like little boy band roles and stuff like that. So his characters didn't resonate. I liked him in Basketball Diaries, and then What's Eating Gilbert Grape from his old shit. That motherfucker was in Critters, like Critters 3 and shit. I never watched The Beach, the whole thing, so I gotta watch it. I fuck with Leo DiCaprio. He's dope as fuck. There's this new movie coming out with Leonardo DiCaprio, and I heard it's supposed to be like a ton of people in it. Like it was something crazy. It was like Brad Pitt, Leo DiCaprio. It was like just hella people, man. Yeah, I'm definitely a movie buff. Malcolm X is my favorite movie. Denzel killed that. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Like when they put that hot perm in this shit, Denzel's that dude, but you already knew that. But welcome to the Vampire Stream. Did you watch the Wilder interview with Michael Joy Phillips? Who the fuck is that? That's the dude from Miami Vice. Michael Joy Phillips? You must mean Michelle Joy Phelps. Motherfucker said all types of shit. Nah, I didn't see nothing with Michelle. Shout out to her though. I was like, who the fuck is Michael Joy Phillips? Sound like an Olympic swimmer or some shit. The interview was 2 hours. Damn, Michelle putting in that. You know, I seen it on the homepage. I didn't watch it. It's the one where he had the baby. He was babysitting with the interview. Yeah, I seen the thumbnail. Lou Diamond Phillips uncle. Yeah, man. What's Ricardo Tubbs' name? Philip Michael Thomas. That's what I thought of when you said that. Philip Michael Thomas, motherfucker. Did you catch the Mickey Bay interview? Sounds like Muhammad Ali violated Ali Act. Nah, but I know Mick. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to him myself. He told me a lot of stuff well before. You know what I mean? Like what was going on with his career and stuff, like off record. So I'll leave it to whatever he said in this new interview, or when I catch up with him to interview him for him to elaborate. But Yeah, we been talk. I got interviews with his brother too, Cortez Bay. The Bay brothers, listen, they know a lot about boxing because they've been around it. They were around like people who were no longer with us, unfortunately, like Omar Henry. You know what I'm saying? They were around all that. They like go check my channel or just Google it, or not Google it, YouTube it. My interview with Cortez Bay. Just put Errol Spence sparring Mayweather, and it should be probably one on the first page or something. But he was telling me what he's seen. He said Errol Spence. He said he's seen all these people, spar Floyd, and he said Errol Spence and Omar Henry did the best. Someone said Eddie Hearn is full of shit. Where'd that come from? What happened? What did Eddie do? Eddie, what have you done for me lately? Rios Ortiz not official. Y'all get a video. Y'all for big news, y'all typically get the videos when it's official. If not, I'll say it's ego rumor mill. Eddie, what have you done for me lately? Hey Eddie, get this man. Remember when Dominic Brazil was talking shit? He was like, yeah, bro, you don't got a problem, you got trouble. And he's like, Eddie, bro, get this man. Anthony Joshua was getting mad as fuck. He was like, hey, that motherfucker was mad as fuck at Dominic Brazil. It was weird too because it looked like they was at a cemetery or something. Looked like a scene from a movie. I don't know where the fuck they were. It looked like they were doing a press conference at a cemetery, bro. They was doing a press conference at the mortuary or some shit, and what's the name? Joshua was just like arms crossed, and he was like, Eddie, like get your men, bro. Eddie, it's mad. Eddie, I don't give a thing about them belts. Hey, hey, I give it to Joshua. I was feeling that. I was feeling that little cemetery battle rap or whatever the fuck they were doing. He was posting like a battle rapper. He was Eddie, like come get your boy Eddie. Like he was feeling it. But see, I like Joshua. I wish Joshua had that same energy when it came to matters pertaining to Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Wilder, there's all types of different rules. Like, oh, what's he done? He ain't sold out a stadium. He's never had anal. Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Like, what are these? Yeah, you gotta fight. You have to have anal sex with the girl, and if not, you don't get the fight. What? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Shout out to my dude TC the Crisis super chat, gang, $2 super chat. Like I don't know, it just seemed like it's always some different set of rules for Wilder. All these other Povetkin could potentially get the fight. Gerald Miller, or guys that he actually fought. Charles Martin, Brazil. What's the name coming off of a loss? Klitschko and a long layoff, being 41. Well, when it comes to Wilder, is different. So to me, I just wish Anthony Joshua. I just wish the way he was acting with Dominic Brazil when they was in that cemetery or wherever the fuck they was, I wish he would have that same thing. But instead, he's like, yeah, you ain't getting in my ring after my fight with Parker. Hi, what up? We just talking that good old boxing. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Listen, I got a new setup. You see, I got a new chair. I got a new throne for y'all. Hopefully the audio should be coming in clear. Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? Can y'all hear me? We made some audio advancements. Hopefully y'all can hear me. They don't sound crazy. We just working. At the end of the day, like I said before, smash the like button. There's a new regime, new media. Fuck all that old shit y'all used to listening to. See, that's why they be hating, man. I see it. Old media they be hating. Cause they be looking like fucking dweebs and shit at the fight. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Oh, what are you doing? You said Wilder would beat Joshua in a fight prediction. You're a reporter. You're not supposed to pick sides. Like, shut the fuck up. You do what you do. I run my channel how I want to run my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, the old media be like, see, listen, see, y'all gonna get me on some old. I told y'all fuck around and turn me back to the old me and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen it today. It's on my Instagram. Some random Caucasian lady, she was in San Francisco, and it hurts that this is my backyard that happens. So y'all remember that barbecue bitch, that one that was like called the police because oh yeah, the black channels, they keep barbecuing, they're making ribs. Like, what the fuck you calling the cops? Like, come on, bro. Like, fuck is you calling the cops for? These Negroes, they're cooking chitlins. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I came to Lake Merritt and all I smell is hot links. Like, get your ass on then. Fuck. I don't know. I ain't never been a snitch, but I don't put myself in positions where I would even be faced with a situation where I would have to snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done dirt, but even the dirt that I done, I know the consequences. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But even if I were, like, even if I put myself into the mind of a snitch or a rat, why on earth would you be snitching about something like, these monkeys are barbecuing, they're taking up our whole beach, making Sweet Baby Ray's ribs? Like, what? But anyway, they got some new chick, a Caucasian lady in San Francisco, and there was an 8-year-old girl selling water on a hot day. I guess it's technically summer, spring, summer, whatever, hot day, and she called them boys on the little girl. You know what I'm saying? That's old media. The behavior of Permit Patty and the barbecue bitch from Oakland, that's old media. That's the type of shit. They snitches. They be like the type to snitch, like talk crazy on the internet, and then you confront them and it looks like it could turn to something, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, ego pressed up on me and I felt threatened. I didn't have my pepper spray on me. I'd like to file a charge. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's what reminds me of old media. You know what I mean? I see all these motherfuckers have fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get cute on the internet, and then when it's right in front of you. That's why I don't even like address certain things, because I know it ain't nothing. Because like, I don't walk around trying to be no tough dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate what happened, like XX Tentacion. That shit's real. Like, the streets is real. I don't walk around trying to be tough or Brody or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, this internet shit got people twisted. You know what I mean? They start acting in ways that they don't act in the physical. Like, even fans, yo, ego, you're a bitch. Why? Where's that energy when I'm at the fights? You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, talking. Like, what are you gonna come up to me and say I'm a bitch? You don't know me? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyway, that's what it reminds me of, old media, with that Permit Patty and shit, that snitching ass behavior. And you gotta watch it, because they be worried about what new media is doing, what my channel's doing, whatever. Oh, Ego's Army, oh, they're blocking people. Why you a snitch? Why are you telling people that I'm blocking? Like, obviously whatever I'm doing is working for me. I like it, fans like it. It's within the community guidelines of YouTube. So you just mad. You know what I mean? Either you mad because you got blocked, or you mad because you a channel and your channel ain't popping. Because, like I said, why would you even be focused on what the fuck I'm doing? You know what I mean? Ego, the black channel, they're blocking everybody. Like, why would you care if I'm blocking somebody on my channel? I don't care who you block. I don't know who you block. I don't watch who, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I care? Shout out to Don Carlo. He said, stay in your lane. Exactly. That's what I try to do at all times. You know what I mean? I know my limitations. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. I didn't see the Clarissa. I was at the Kevin Ego a Fool. I'm just real. I didn't watch the Clarissa Shields fight, all of it, but I seen most of the highlights. Congrats to her. I seen she got knocked down, just like Andre Ward, who's like one of her mentors, and like, you know what I mean, one of the persons she respects in the game. She was at Ward Kovalev and stuff. she did just what Ward did in the Kovalev fight and bounced back. And I appreciate performances like that. See, I'm going to tell you something that old media won't tell you. Hold on, let me brush my hair real quick. And I'm going to get to it. Y'all can hit the like button while I brush my hair. Y'all can just brush y'all hair if y'all want. Smash the like button. And if you want to hear what new media is willing to tell you and old media ain't willing to tell you, then please, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'm just going to brush a couple times for the haters. Okay. We just going to brush a couple times for them fuck boys and them haters. We just need a couple of hell yes. Listen, I'm going to tell you what old media ain't willing to tell you. What Clarissa Shields did, she went to war with the chick. From everything that I've seen, she went to war with the chick. I respect. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry, but Josh Carter said, I'm bald, bro. Fuck you, ego, LOL. That made me laugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess it's in the genetics. Get you some Rogaine and keep watching. I appreciate your support. No, I was just playing. Kind of. I'm kind of playing. But listen, I'm going to tell you what old media ain't willing to tell y'all. To me, we knew Clarissa was good because she got 2 fucking gold medals. There's no man or woman from America that has 2 gold medals. So we knew she was good, but she was mopping bitches up. So the fact that she got battle tested, that was her christening. You know what I'm saying? That was her christening to show that even in the face of adversity or getting knocked down, something that doesn't frequently happen to her, she's still with it. She's still with it. And this is what old media doesn't tell you, that I will tell you. We need to respect our American champions, and we need to respect behavior like that. This girl, Clarissa Shields, not only represented America twice in the United States Olympics, but she got 2 gold medals. Then she's helping, because there's a lot of females right now. She's helping in a big way, especially with the fight like that, because she went to war. From everything I've seen, she went to war. So she's definitely helping female fights get more exposure. You know what I mean? She has the good backstory. She comes from one of the places in America, in my opinion, that needs help. You know what I mean? Flint. I don't even know if they have good water now. I think she's from Flint. I'm pretty sure it's Flint. I know she's from that area, Detroit, Michigan, Midwest, but I think it's Flint specifically. Them motherfuckers, I don't even know if they still have drinkable water. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know what she does in terms of the community, but I'm sure she probably does stuff like that. But we got to support that. We got to get behind that. And like I said, she is from Flint. Yeah, that's what I thought. The thing is, when a person like that, this is also what old media won't tell you. We got to give it up for people like Clarissa Shields for that performance, just based on the fact that that performance, people think adversity plus a win is a bad thing. But to me, it's the opposite. The fact that I want to see her tested. I want to see Wilder tested. You know what I mean? So Wilder going in with Luis Ortiz and getting banged up in the 7th round, and then showing perseverance and determination and that grit and that willpower, like, fuck you. You ain't taking what I earned. You ain't taking my belt. You ain't taking Sophia. Try again. You know what I'm saying? That shows me more about their character. That shows me more about Wilder from the Ortiz fight. Some people are like, oh, he was exposed. That didn't expose anything. Because the only thing it exposed is the fact that Wilder could get hurt, not get knocked down, and still come back and whoop your fucking ass. And have you doing spit bubbles and shit, dribbling on the canvas. That's what it exposed. Same thing with Clarissa Shields last night. It didn't expose anything. It exposed that she's a fucking beast and she's a dog and she coming with it. So even if you drop her, get prepared to go to war, because it's gonna take more to stop her. Slow it down. I just dissed you. Let me repeat it. I got bars. I said even if you drop her, it's gonna take more to stop her. Bars. Let's go, man. So to me, shout out to Clarissa Shields. I respect performances like that. Like I said, Lomachenko, to be honest, him being in a tough fight with Linares, that made me respect him more than fights where he dog walked somebody, because the person he was supposed to dog walk. You wasn't supposed to necessarily stop Jorge Linares because he's an accomplished fighter champion bigger than you with title defenses, and you just moved up to the weight. So to me, I always give more respect to like performances. A lot of old media stuff, they was happy that Triple G, for example, was just knocking out random motherfuckers like that no one in boxing was really rating. Like I don't, no disrespect to him, I don't know him personally, but I don't remember people at the time revering Dominique Wade like they are with Charlo. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't remember his name buzzing where people are like, oh man, fucking Dragons Only, like Wade. I don't know what his moniker is, but you know what I mean? I don't remember that. But now I do know people saying Charlo. They're saying Charlo, Lions Only. He's the best in the division. They are saying, some people are saying stuff like that. So to me, I learn more from adversity than anything. I look at my own personal life. Listen, when I had shit easy, like a certain I'm not saying life was been easy for me, but when I had, at times where I had it easy, sometimes you take that stuff for granted. Sometimes you become a little bit complacent. But when I had to go out there and eat, it was either sink or swim. I learned more in those lessons than I did when I was doing well. Doing well is cool because once you're doing well, all you got to do is maintain it. When you're doing bad, you know, when life's throwing obstacles at you, that's when you have to actually like get it together and formulate a game plan. Otherwise, you all the way fucked up. You know, so when I see these fighters like Clarissa Shields get knocked down in one particular fight against a game opponent, it's part of the thing. Same thing with Ward Kovalev. I wasn't like, oh, Ward definitely lost, like, because I think that's good. We want to see what Ward's made of, and he showed you. End of. Shout out to all the American champions. And you know, it's funny because all the people, well, not all, but a lot of people I just named, Wilder, Ward, Clarissa, they're all American Olympians. Who would have thunk? Showtime has done 2 cards with women as main and co-main events. No other network has done that. Well, Showtime is like Al Heyman right now. They're like Al Heyman in the sense of no one else is doing what Al Heyman is doing because they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like Al Heyman got a big ass stable, so he can afford to keep doing these double, triple, quadruple headers. No one else is doing it where it's like stacked, like, you know what I mean, some pretty good fights and stacked, and then you get a main event because he got a stable that's deep enough to do that. It's just like the Cavs versus the Warriors. The Warriors bench is far deeper than the Cavs bench. You know what I'm saying? So if LeBron James is having a shitty game or exhausted, they have less players on the bench that they could sub in to make shit happen. But if Steph Curry's having a terrible game, they have more of a team atmosphere, so they can like take people off the bench and it's still going, you know what I mean? It'll still be a good look. But after a tough fight, another reason I respect Clarissa Shields, after a tough fight, she calling out the next fight, which is a fight that everyone's been building up and wants to see with Christian Hammer, who was on the card, which made sense for Showtime to feature them both on the same card. So yeah, man, women's boxing, I fuck with y'all. Y'all got one, or y'all got a couple. Y'all got something going. So we got to just keep it up. A lot of sexist dudes, to be honest. Yeah, but I don't want to see like women. They can't fight. Like they'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know I've interviewed fighters that were there, and they said Clarissa Shields be sparring dudes, and if you try to take it easy on her, she's not gonna take it easy on you. So good luck, because these are so good right now. Shout out to Haribo. I don't know where the company is based out of, but y'all got product. Haribo got some product, man. I don't even think the Smurfs has been on since 1989, but whatever, because these gummies is delicious right now. Y'all did y'all thing with these. Look, these little motherfuckers be so good. It ain't even a contemporary cartoon, like Blue's Clues or some shit. I don't know what Haribo is. It's from the UK. Y'all want to talk about Anthony Johnson? I got my Thanos glove. My Thanos glove. Haribo? That sounds suspect. But yeah, big up to Clarissa Shields and women boxing. Dante's Boxing Nation posted an interview, and it's out the it's out the cuts. Listen, whoever put O Dog is out of pocket. Someone said he acting like a little bitch right now. Them marks just killed your cousin. You ain't gonna do shit about it. God damn it. Listen. Shout out to Box Watch TV. You got good taste, sir. Them marks just called you out. You ain't gonna do shit. God damn it. Dante wilding at that massage parlor. I don't know nothing about that. I didn't see that. I know he's like, it sounds, I think he's out of town. Like, I seen he was in Thailand. I didn't see nothing about no massage parlor. But listen, DBN posted an interview that he conducted a little while ago. I don't even know what year it is, to be honest. Like, I don't remember. It was before Klitschko was supposed to get a rematch. They were supposed to do Joshua Klitschko too. And the fight was supposed to be in Vegas. Anthony Johnson was in town, and he went to Mayweather gym, and that's where DBN is based out of. So he was in the Mayweather gym, so he started doing some interviews and got him. So the thing is, with Anthony Johnson, he's on tape saying, "Oh yeah, definitely, bro. I want to fight Klitschko. I want to come to Vegas. Yeah, why not? What? See, hey, I told y'all from the gates, man. I told y'all what it was. Don't go against new media. It don't make sense, because it's about the truth. It's about being truthful. I know you guys like certain fighters. You like looking at Joshua's pecs and different shit like that. That's cool. You know what I mean? That I don't hate on anyone. If you want to look at Errol Spence's nipples and Joshua's traps and all this extra shit y'all be putting, have at it. I'm not looking at those same things like you. But you guys can do that if that's what you want. But that doesn't mean you have to not call it fair, not be honest. You know what I mean? And the thing with Joshua, we've seen time and time again, all these people who are like, oh yeah, Wilder's the one holding up the fight. God damn it, Wilder, you're so scared. Hey, you know one of the funniest things I see with the casuals, the man fans do this. When it's so apparent what's going on, they'll rapidly try to say the opposite for the fight. Like this is a hypothetical. Let's say Canelo fails a drug test. Okay, Canelo failed. He's the one under pressure. So it'll be like a Canelo man fan, and it'll be like, oh yeah, Triple G's on something. And it's like, what? Like, Triple G didn't fail anything. He didn't fail a drug test. So how you gonna throw that on him when another person actually failed? Same thing with this Wilder Joshua thing. You'll have things that come out where it doesn't, like, it's not becoming of Joshua's side. Doesn't look like they want the fight. And then the fans, it's like a defense mechanism. They'll just radically act like it looks like Wilder's ducking when the information that just came out, the new news clipping, looks like Eddie Hearn or Joshua don't want the fight. And they'll be like, oh, Wilder's so scared. What? Nobody believes that. People don't believe you. You can't just say whatever and think people are going to believe you. That's what I noticed. Like, they'll just try, like, whatever the situation is for the fighter that's in distress or heat, they'll try to act like the other fighter is the one that's in the scopes. Yeah, man, we working. But anyway, DBN has this interview with Joshua, and this is just from earlier this year or whatever. And he's saying, oh yeah, I want to fight in Vegas. So what happened to no? I owe it to UK fans. But you know what the funny thing is, I said this point before. You were gonna fight Klitschko. I made videos about it. Listen, Eddie Hearn, I did a video. Go check my channel. Eddie Hearn went to the T-Mobile Arena, scoping out the location for Joshua Klitschko. I literally did a video. I literally did a video about it, people. He was at the T-Mobile Arena because he had never been there at the point, I don't think. And he was scoping it out, trying to potentially stage Joshua Klitschko there. So all of a sudden, you get $50 million, 50%. And then at the end of the day, oh, I'm not fighting in America. What? So something's up. You just don't want to fight him next, or what? Or you really want to fight in the UK that bad? But yeah, man. So I don't know. I ain't heard nothing else, but it's just those things don't make sense. Like turning up 50, passing up 50 mil. Are you not listening to ego? I don't know what that means. I am ego. Yeah, and then the other contradiction would be Eddie Hearn saying, who represents Joshua. And see, this is the other thing that the man fans do that I detest. I literally hate when they do this. All of a sudden, they want to disassociate members of that important members, not just like Anthony Joshua's bag boy or Anthony Joshua's barber. They want to discount important key figures in Anthony Joshua's career or whatever fighter in question because it didn't come from the actual fighter. Listen, some of these are the oldest tricks in the books. You're not going to do that. They did this with Pacquiao. Freddie Roach will be on the horn saying crazy stuff about Pacquiao will beat Errol Spence ass and him won't sell. And then like, oh, that's Freddie Roach being Freddie. No, that's Pacquiao's people. So I don't care if it's Michael Conks, his advisor, Bob Arum, Freddie Roach. Unless Pacquiao's he's willing to get on the horn and be like, these motherfuckers, I know I got them on my team, but they lying. I never said that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Joshua. Like Joshua, like Eddie Hearn will say whatever. He'll say, oh, we want to make Gerald Miller. And then fans will be like, oh, that's just Eddie Hearn being a promoter. No, that's Joshua's team. So you don't try to act like he's, again, try to disassociate Eddie Hearn, the promoter, from the fighter. That's all one unit. They're all part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that shit. So, yeah, I hate that when they try to do that and try to act like, oh, that's just Abel Sanchez. No, that's Team Golovkin. That's what I call it. Team Golovkin. That's who he has on his team. You guys are one. Like I said, the only exception to this rule, the reversal, would be if it was like a really low-level person on Team Triple G. Like, I'm not talking about the person who goes on Starbucks runs for the people at the press con. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the actual people on his team, promoter, main head trainers and shit. So, man, I don't know. I don't know what's up with the Joshua Wilder. I don't know who's going to fight next. But if it's not Wilder, I'm pretty sure they'll blame Wilder. I didn't see the Michelle Joy Phelps interview, so I don't know what she said or what Wilder said. Y'all gotta let me know. I'm just living my best life. I went to watch Kevin Hart yesterday. Do you think Hearn are trying to derail Wilder's career like Oscar and Triple G? No. No, I don't know about all that. I just think, look, my honest opinion for anybody who wants to know, this is what I think. I think there's a There's a possibility Anthony Joshua wants to fight. He's the fighter. There's a possibility he wants to fight. But I don't know how bad he wants to fight. Like, I don't think he wants it as bad as Wilder. Right? Because he did an interview. And he was talking about, oh, I might fight him in 2018, 2019, 2020. Whenever the time's right. But I'm not going to be rushed. He said something to that effect. But here's what I think more important, moreover. I think that Eddie Hearn realizes the implications. He realizes the buildup. He realized that it's put up or shut up type of fight, where if his cash cow loses, then he's gonna lose a lot, because he's not only gonna lose. So here's the thing: Wilder is not really beating people on scorecards. You know what I'm saying? He's a dangerous KO artist. He's a dangerous KO artist. So there's an inherent danger there. And that could disrupt everything they got going, because part of Anthony Joshua's reign is he's unbeaten. So he's undefeated. He has he has like most of the belts except for one, right? So if you put him in a dangerous fight where there's a chance he could lose, a chance he could get knocked out brutally, then you could, I don't want to say ruin your fighter, but it's gonna, there's no way you could, if Joshua gets knocked out brutally, like Wilder is capable of knocking out people, where it's a bad knockout, right? Then there's no one that can really convince me that that enhances Joshua's run right now. You know what I'm saying? So as a result, they realize the danger of the fight. See, this is the thing this is the part that's hard to respect about it, is people, they know what it is, but then they'll try to say something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just said that man was a difficult fight and you're going to build up to it, I would respect that more. But what they do is like go the other direction, and they'll say like, oh, Joseph Parker's a way easier fight than Wilder. So I'm like, okay, you just beat Parker, so why don't you fight Wilder next then? You know what I mean? You already took the tougher fight. So that's the thing about it. I don't think they really believe that. I don't really think they thought that Parker was a much easier fight and much tougher. I think they truly think Wilder is the massive risk and all this shit. That's why they flip-flop. You listen to the interviews. One interview he's saying Joseph Parker's tougher. Then he's saying, why should we take a massive risk for a little difference in pay, similar money? So I think they know what's up. I think they know it's a difficult fight. So in the process, they'd rather take some fights, cash out, you know what I mean, make some other, and like I said, Povetkin's not an easy fight either, but he's shorter than Wilder. We've seen him beat before, unlike Wilder. I don't think he has power, but I don't think he has Wilder power. You know what I'm saying? So they would rather, if they're gonna take a dangerous fight, they'll satisfy a mandatory, make a couple million, or not a couple, they'll make good money and then just keep it pushing. But if you fight Wilder and lose, basically they like their chances with Povetkin better. At this point, even if they pick Wilder next, I think it's because of new media. And I think it's because of the fan pressure. The pressure to make the fight and to make the fight now. So it's kind of like boxed in. Either they're going to fight Povetkin, or the pressure mounted and now they have to fight Wilder because of all the contradictions and stuff like that. I truly believe that. I don't think if the pressure wasn't so immense, I don't know what they're going to decide next, just for the record, because it's taking a while and I don't know. But the pressure, if the pressure wasn't so immense, I do not believe the Wilder fight would be next at all. Just listen to what they've said. I don't think they would, you know what I mean? I don't think they would have made that fight next. I still don't know if they are going to make the fight next. But I definitely know that the fan pressure, the pressure from new media and the constant covering of it, and just the spotlight on the fight, if it does happen, I do believe it's because of that, more so than, oh, we got to take this fight because it's the right time and this is what we want to do next. That's my thoughts. Hearn has said it's due to pressure. That's what I'm saying. If you just listen, boxing is not that hard. Like if you're in tune, you'll hear it. Eddie Hearn gives you all the pieces of everything you need to know, but the thing is, he gives it to you in different interviews, and then sometimes he gives stuff where it's not transparent. I personally don't think he's being transparent with certain things. So as a result, you have to pick and choose what sounds more likely scenario and what's more logical versus what you think is probably not the case. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all smash the like button. We grinding. I'm just drinking water right now. H2O, the best stuff for you. You know what I mean? But he said stuff like, oh, we don't have enough time to promote in September. It's just like nonstop. How's it not? Listen, I'll work overtime to do my part to help promote the fight. And it's not like I have one of the smallest channels in boxing. I mean, I might not have the biggest channel, but it's definitely hitting numbers, afforded me opportunities to go travel, cover the fights, shit like that. So, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm not a player in this game. So don't see any promoter, listen, if it's a great fight, any promoter, just take that excuse out the excuse book, because that's never gonna work again. Because I'll make sure that I do my due diligence to send me a press release, give me access to the fighters, access to the gyms. I'll try to fly out and interview them. I'll do first looks. I'll give them ego Weight Watchers. I'll give you all the permission. I'll help you promote it. You know what I'm saying? On my channel. And then we don't have so promoters can't even use that no more. Don't even try that. Whoa, it doesn't make sense. We don't have enough time. Yeah, we got plenty of time. I'll help you. I'll get the Eagles Army on board. I'll get them excited. So that's it. Al Heyman needs Wilder on primetime CBS. Maybe under Garcia Porter co-main event. Wilder versus Miller. I mean, listen, you know what's funny? Everyone critiques what Al Heyman needs to do. This motherfucker is a billionaire. I ain't telling that man shit. Obviously his work, whatever the fuck he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, oh, Al Heyman should do, like, I've seen Eddie Hearn say, oh, they bought time slots and I would, but you trying to get his fighters. Oscar De La Hoya begging for Al Heyman fighters for some time now. Oh, hey, if Errol Spence truly wants to become a pay-per-view star, if he wants to be a household name, he should sign with me. Like, bro, like, Errol Spence just did an interview. He's like, nah, man down. Like, the motherfucker's like, I'm not signing no Arum, Hearn, Barry Manilow, whatever, Oscar, Simon Cowell. He said, I'm not signing none of these motherfuckers. What you talking about? What's the motherfucker from Maroon 5? What's his name? Adam Levine. He not The Voice. He not signing to nothing. He keep telling y'all. So, like I said, everyone critiques what Al Heyman should, could, would do, but people be studying, soaking up game, trying to take his fighters and all types of shit. So he must not be doing half bad, in my opinion. Because why do so many people want his fighters? Why do people take his formulas? So he kind of like the Godfather with this boxing shit. You know what I mean? And to me, it actually makes Oscar not look great when he's like, seems so desperate for like Errol Spence and Wilder, all these guys to fight for him. Listen, they've heard you before. I'm sure, like, it's like space in between the interviews where he's saying it. And if Wilder's team hasn't reached out, hey, Oscar, you're serious about that? Hey, bro, you sound like a fucking maniac. Come on, ego. 2018 been slow with CBS primetime PBC. I don't give a fuck about CBS primetime TV. Shut that dumbass shit up. That don't even sound. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, see, y'all y'all over critiquing like minuscule shit. Like now we know Showtime's murdering HBO. Like Showtime literally pulled their phallus out and started peeing on HBO boxing. Just yeah, HBO. Literally. The fights aren't even comparable. But you think it makes more sense to nitpick Al Heyman, who's giving you triple headers, who's giving you double headers, quadruple headers, who's giving you fights like Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter Jr., which should be a classic lightweight unification where somebody's O has to go. You want to talk about fights not being in CBS, right? That's your main thing. What about Terrence Crawford's fight being on a $4.99 a month app that people didn't have? What about Eddie Hearn doing $1 billion deal for DAZN that has this unreleased price point? You know what I mean? You keep talking about CBS, but everyone else is charging. So why, like, yeah, you have to have a more than a basic cable to get Showtime, but what are you talking about? It don't, bro, you sound ridiculous. You said Crawford ain't PBC. It don't matter. I'm saying you as a boxing fan, how are you going to nitpick Showtime or anything Al Heyman's doing when they're giving us quality and quantity? And your whole beef is, oh, he should put some CBS fights on. Who cares about CBS? You know what I mean? Yeah, they should put the Black Channel. They should put Crawford on regular ESPN. I think that fight would have done well. It was I was there live, so I didn't have to pay shit. But it would have been well, you know what I mean, for the people that a whole bunch of people hit me up talking about how do I get the fight. They didn't even know. Sleepless in the 707, man. You already know that. Shout out to the 707 stomping grounds. So it's just it's funny that you guys choose to pin the tail on the donkey and focus in on what Al Heyman is doing, yet like, what's Top Rank's next big card? Lomachenko's injured. We don't know who Crawford's fighting next. What's their next big fight card? Somebody answer. That's all I'm asking. I'm just saying, like, if you have stuff to nitpick, let's talk about it. What's their next big fight card? Top Rank, go. Hey, somebody tell me, who's Top Rank's next big fight card that you're anticipating? Oh, nobody knows. Okay. Well, let's skip to Golden Boy. I just want to know. I'm just asking. Golden Boy. What's their next big card outside of Canelo Triple G? Because that's a pay-per-view. Because if we're talking about free fights, if we're talking Loma versus Belchin is not an established announced fight. Top Rank, I get the emails. I ain't never got no email about that. I didn't get no press release for that. That's speculation. Try again. Golden Boy, Munguia, Jaime Munguia versus who? Liam Smith. Not bad, but you know one thing that is bad. I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but last time I checked, because I was gonna go to that fight, I think it's on the same night as Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia. Therefore, I can't go to that fight. I can't go see Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith over Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia. I just can't do it. This is a business. This is a business for me. And I think they're on the same dates. You guys can double check my work, but I don't know. I think they're both fighting on the same night. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You want to talk about Al Heyman putting stuff on CBS, but let's look at everybody. Don't just talk about Al Heyman. Let's talk about everybody. So, I mean, who cares about CBS? It's really not that serious. Like I said, DAZN's coming out with the pay app. Top Rank has a pay app. You know what I'm saying? And you're worried about Showtime. And that's how boxing was for a minute. It was like you either had to have HBO or Showtime for the best fights. Because they damn sure weren't on ESPN. The best. Okay. I'm slaughtering y'all with points. It's okay. I don't even know who Pac-Man is on. They haven't announced it. I don't know if it's on ESPN, ESPN Plus. And some people are even speculating that the money's not there to have the fight go through. So, and you notice, yeah, it hasn't been that much talk about that. So that's that. You just got bodied. You're lucky that wasn't a hot seat. Hey, y'all going crazy in here. Usyk versus Gassiev in Russia, great fight. I was worried for a minute. It didn't look like it was gonna go on or something. There's like, I don't know. I was reading stuff that Usyk didn't want to fight it in Russia necessarily, but I'm glad. They cried about free TV, but okay. Ego feeling good, no hot seat today. Man, I'm gonna let him live. Whatever. Let's smash the like button. We just working. We got the new throne. Y'all see me in my throne. Oh, this feels so much more comfortable too. So we're gonna get some better live streams. Smash the like button. Y'all don't know boxing. You guys crying because you don't want Wilder on CBS primetime. Bro, I'm trying my best to not put you in the hot seat. Nobody gives a fuck about Wilder on CBS particularly. If they put him on CBS, great. If they put him on Showtime, he just did over $1 million on Showtime. So yeah, that's cool if they put him on CBS. No, like Joshua said, no problem. No problem. But it's not the end of the world. He's getting publicity regardless of CBS, the parent company. Stop. Or you. TC, the crisis be killing y'all back to back. Oh my God. Shout out to you for the $2 super chat. He said they cried about free TV, but they're cool with pay apps. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers is fake. That's why I'm stripping it down to the bare essentials. See, this is what they don't like the feedback. They want to just say the shit and have it stick. They don't like, that's why new media is clapping shit. Because they don't want there to be an opposing argument. Because they're not used to that. And they don't know how to defend against that. You know what I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Did he have a counter argument that actually makes sense? They don't know how to do that. They only thought about it one way and only thought about one outcome. But I'm like Doctor Strange. You remember when he would like foresee the future and I thought of 100, 562 million outcomes. You know what I mean? That's what I think of, multiple outcomes. Drake mask. Why do y'all keep saying that? Who cares? Okay, I'm Drake. Great. Like, why do you care more about how I look as opposed to the content? Like, I never understood that as a Maurice Billings Jr. As a grown-ass man, I just can't fathom that. Josh Carter said, I would super chat, but that ran around the corner, bro. Yeah, man, it's all good. Yeah, rent. Y'all gotta pay that rent first. Rent definitely comes first. But, yeah, man, boxing's in a good place. Clarissa Shields did her thing. Man. Yeah, Hurd just had surgery, so that's not going to be it. I heard Lotta said he wants to fight Charlo or some shit. That's a good fight. Charlo Hurd is not going to happen next. I just told you, Hurd just got... He just got through with surgery. Shout out to TC the Crisis. He said this is for Josh Carter. Shout out. See, he said your rent's around the corner, so he gonna front the cash. I appreciate you, both of you. So you can pay your rent. You don't have to worry about it. He just fronted you. He paid your way into the club. No, I was just playing. Yeah, man, boxing's in a good spot. I'm happy. It's just we got some little unresolved issues. Just random little stuff. Ego Army is love. Man, that's what we want to try to promote. A lot of other stuff to get crossed up in this game. But, man, we out here living our best life. Just talking this boxing. I fucks with these ego streams. I appreciate you. Yo, you guys fuck with the channel and everything. Smash the like button. We working. Gang, gang. One time versus Crawford. One time versus inactivity. That's the only thing he need to be beaten right now. I need to see him like fight, period. You look like you getting tired though, bro. Nah, just there's not much else cracking right now. Antonio Mendoza, what you think about Regis? Also Ortiz's future. Which Ortiz? Virgil Ortiz? He looked good today. Regis Prograis looks like. Hey, y'all tripping. You be fucking with the ring girls. Now, why on earth would I tell you that? You know what I'm saying? Why would I tell you that? See, y'all got a lot to learn. That sounds like a young person question. Somebody who's like extremely young. Why would I start putting shit on blast and fuck up my situation? You know what I mean? Because if it's not a known thing, then there's a reason for that. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, who have you slept with in the boxing community? Oh yeah, let me just tell you all the details. So I look sloppy. And they cut off my supply. Nah, we'll just stick to boxing talk. That's a weird question for a guy too. It ain't your dick. I'm just gonna brush my hair on that note. Okay. Big up, respect, brother. Prograis versus Broner. That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. But I respect Regis Prograis too, because he's a dog. He fought Errol Spence twice in the amateurs. He signed up for the World Boxing Super Series. So, you know what I mean? He's trying to prove himself at that division. Like, you don't enter no tournament if you ain't trying to be the best or think you're the best. You know what I'm saying? Why would you enter a tournament? Yeah, I know I'm going to lose. So, obviously, you think you got a shot. What's next for King Kong? Probably inactivity because people don't want to fight him. That's what I'm... Yeah. King Kong versus ducking. That's what I'm thinking. Because who's going to want to fight him? Listen, I told you guys. Like, I really respect this game of boxing. I respect the fans. But at the end of the day, he's going to have a hard time getting fights. Because this dude gave Wilder a hellacious fight. Even though Wilder won, some of them guys might not be. They're like, damn, Wilder's the biggest puncher in the division. He played it safe in the first 3 rounds or 4. Like, you know what I mean? He was trying to find his shots. He wasn't like super reckless. He was bigger, an inch taller. Or actually, Ortiz is like 6'4", so he's like 3 inches taller. He has the most power in the heavyweight division. He's awkward. He has a good jab. He hurt Luis Ortiz in the 5th round. And still, by the 7th round, Luis Ortiz found his opening with the counter punch and hurt Wilder badly to the point where the doctors had to check him the next round. Fight was allowed to continue. Then he got stopped. That being said, if you know for a fact you don't have that type of power, you're not 3 inches taller than him, etc., then you might think your chances, like, damn, this dude could possibly beat me. Like, you know, let's say like Kubrat Pulev. He's the same height as Luis Ortiz, I believe. I think they're both probably 6'4". He don't have a 3-inch height advantage. He don't have Deontay Wilder's wingspan. He don't have an awkward style like Deontay Wilder. He don't have Deontay Wilder's power. So if Wilder presented all those potential like obstacles to go through and Luis Ortiz still gave him a tough fight, then you know a lot of these other dudes ain't trying to see that. Because Wilder had to go through hell and back damn near with all of those advantages that he had over, because that's how good Luis Ortiz is. You know what I'm saying? So these dudes ain't trying to fight Luis Ortiz for real. And on top of that, he's not no cash cow. Oh yeah, and that's the thing. Someone says don't forget Wilder has a chin. Wilder showed he was durable and he had heart, and he was a man determined. So if you don't have all those things in you, then you can expect for a tough fight. And You know what I mean? People, I think people, and on, like I said, on top of everything I just said, you're not gonna get no mega millions fucking with Luis Ortiz, but you might get a mega ass whooping. That's what you might get. I'm gonna give it a pullback. I need a pullback for that. I said you ain't gonna get mega millions fighting Luis King Kong Ortiz, but you might get a mega ass whooping with your bitch ass. That's what I'm saying. So, as a result, he's gonna be ducked. I feel. Tyson Fury's picking up old boy cruiserweight. I haven't really heard him respond to Luis Ortiz. I've seen some stuff on Cannon Briggs's page where Tyson Fury's like, okay, let's go, champ. To Cannon Briggs, why you want to fight Briggs, but Luis Ortiz called you out? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. And Tyson Fury's a damn good boxer, and he's bigger than Luis Ortiz. And I personally haven't really heard him respond to that. So, I think it's going to be difficult. They're going to wait for him to look vulnerable or have a long-ass layoff and get knocked down or something stupid, and then maybe fight him. But they don't want to be a lot of the guys aren't going to want to be the ones that have to do the knocking down and have to fight him next. They're going to try to wait for someone else to have success. And Fury's outspoken. So the fact that he hasn't responded, that kind of shows you that he's not really in the market. Now, if he responds from beyond this video, then it don't matter, because someone could have sent him this video and then now he wants to respond. The interview where Luis Ortiz called out Fury was like probably two weeks ago or better. So if he didn't respond immediately, then to me that kind of stipulates he's not looking in that direction, because you've seen how quick Pusha T responded to Drake. You know what I mean? If you really want that work, then you're gonna respond. Pusha T got on that. What beat do I pick? Yeah. He got on that beat real quick after Drake dropped Duppy. So if Tyson Fury heard, obviously you have to have heard that Luis Ortiz called you out, and you ain't dropped no Duppy freestyle, you ain't dropped no story of Adnan by now, then to me that kind of shows you're not really in that direction, looking in that direction. Yeah, that Fury fight didn't show me much. The cruiserweight, I get it. Ooh, I get why he took a fight like that, but they were playing around more than anything, even in the ring. Before they thought there was Pat Swayze and Dirty Dancing or some shit, picking each other up and all that. Just showboating. And I'm like, what? Showtime is killing these motherfuckers, man. Porter Garcia and Robert Easter, Mikey Garcia. Name one other promoter that has fights that we know are pretty much scheduled on that's beating those two fights. I don't even know the cards, but I heard Devin Alexander and Andre Berto might fight, so it'll probably end up on one of them cards. I don't know that for a fact, but I mean, they got to put it on somewhere. They're not going to. Why would they put it on a small ass FS1 card? Name what other promoter has two fights, non-pay-per-view, that you would say is better than those two main events on the books. Someone said Jelly Roll Promotion. Yeah, if they put Devin Alexander and Berto on one of those cards, that's already dope. You know what I mean? Rios Ortiz, that would be a good. Listen. Rios Ortiz on the Mikey Garcia Staples Center, that shit would be crazy. That would be too lit. That would be lit. Look at Mikey Garcia, Easter main event, co-main event, Rios, Bam Bam, two guys who like reside in SoCal. Told you, Al Heyman, that boy got options. Yeah, I seen that video of Thurman playing the Titanic song. Someone said DAZN. Someone said DAZN will go bankrupt soon. Wow. Mexicans will burn that shit down, especially with the World Cup hype carrying them right now. Hey, you tripping. Yeah, hey, Staples said it would be lit. That's all I know. That's gonna be real lit. Okay. Yeah, DAZN made a deal with World Boxing Super Series. True. But to me, I think World Boxing Super Series is good. I like it personally. Like, I've been following up with it. I watch Gassiev Dorticos. I watch Usyk and who did Usyk fight? Was it Huck? Whatever it was, I watched it. You know what I mean? So I've been keeping up with it, but I don't think it's still not like the fights on there aren't like marquee names. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's going to be like, I don't think that'll be enough to blow up DAZN. Because I know a lot of people when the last run of the World Boxing Super Series, a lot of them weren't even watching the fights. Like, I watched them all. Well, not all, but I watched Chris Eubank Jr. versus George Groves. Like I said, Usyk's fight, Dorticos and Gassiev. I was watching them, and some people didn't know how to get to them. They were streaming on YouTube and then Facebook and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Maris Bradis or whatever. Yeah, that's the one I watched. So I don't think that's enough to blow up DAZN. I mean, it's cool that they got it, but you have to look at it. Does the WBSS, HBO, nor Showtime picked it up last year. You know what I mean? So those networks didn't even purchase them. Yeah, I want to see Munguia versus Liam Smith. I want to see if he can stop him, because Canelo stopped Liam Smith. And if he looks like a monster like he did versus Saddam Ali, that'll show me more than Saddam Ali, even though Saddam Ali was the champion. Just because Liam Smith is bigger and I have more of a gauge of him at that weight than I did with Saddam Ali. The only person that Saddam Ali really beat at that weight was Cotto, and that's not even a big 54-pounder. WBSS is great for boxing. Shout out to my shooter D21519. He says it's great for boxing, but who's going to pay for a shitty app to watch World Boxing Super Series? You can stream it on certain sites. Damn, he went in. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys have to understand, like, there's a different, like, let's say there's an actor that's cool, but is he cool enough to hail and like be at the helm of a blockbuster movie and be the main event cool? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels. Everything in life has levels. There's levels to it. Like, if there's an actor that's cool and he's in like smaller production stuff and he's cool, I like these movies that he's in, that's cool. But could he do a summer blockbuster and be the man and be the very main character where much of the story is surrounding him and carry that movie? Does he have enough charisma for that? Now, in the case of DAZN and the World Boxing Super Series, that's my question. Is the World Boxing Super Series is great for boxing? I love that they're doing it. I have no problem with that. But are the fights like let's say Josh Taylor versus Postal, those fights and shit, are they big enough to like my shooter D said? Are they big enough to get people to encourage to buy, possibly at a $20 a month price point? I wouldn't say so. If it's that price point that it was in Canada, I wouldn't say so, because like none of the fights are marquee. Like, if you put Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter on that, and then Sean Porter Garcia, those are bigger fights to me. Like, in terms of blockbuster success, they're meaningful fights One's a unification, the other's a title fight. Fights like that would be the fights that DAZN should be trying to get on their network, because those are the type of fights where, you know what I mean, there'll be some buzz to it. Like, even if you didn't watch boxing, but your friend did, and you watched it a little bit, they'd be like, oh man, this Mikey Garcia shit gonna be good. Oh, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, blah, blah, blah. Hey, listen, if Mikey Garcia fights Spence in December, count me in. I want to go to that. I want to go to that. I don't see it happening, but hey, it's boxing. I've seen stranger things happen. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this stream, the vampire stream. It's been real. I appreciate everyone. I'll probably be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow with some stream. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. DAZN gonna be like Netflix dry season. Hey, I'm done. Yeah, like I said, Eddie Hearn, I honestly think he got the money first, and he thought that having the money would catapult the platform, and all these big wigs and big names would be leaving their nest with Al Heyman, because Al Heyman fighters are the only ones that are really established without promotional packs. You know what I mean? So you can't fuck with Top Rank stable. You can't say, oh, Bud Crawford, I got all this money for you and we'll put you up. You can't do that because they're under contract, right? You can't recruit people like that. And even if you did, like, listen, we've seen recent examples of this in boxing. Like, what's his name? Artur Beterbiev and David Benavidez. David Benavidez was trying to go over where his brother's at with Top Rank or some shit. And Samson Boxing was like, nope, prove the paperwork. And then he had to pay back the advance that Top Rank was going to give him. And he can't go over there. So it was a failed attempt. Same thing with Beterbiev. Yvonne Michelle or whatever their name was. I think he was trying to go to Top Rank. And they're like, nope, that's our fighter. And he wasn't, at least right now. I mean, I think they can appeal it, but yeah, you can't just switch sides, because that's why contracts are you better have the right team. Don't just sign some shit. You just signing your life away and you don't know what you sign into. Period. Because you fuck around and sign, and now you're like, someone else offers you a better deal and you stuck there. So I think Eddie Hearn kind of underestimated the loyalty of a lot of Al Heyman fighters, and I think he thought that having money or having his app attached to having that much money would be the difference maker, and people would be like, oh, I'm over there, that's big money. But Broner shitted on, he kind of started the trend. He was like, man, that shit, we've been making that type of money, that's chump change. And then that's why Eddie Hearn started to dry snitch on that. He did an interview. Oh, I guess Broner's suggesting that. I mean, I don't know. I think they're paying under the table. Like, see, that's like that permit patty shit. Where I'm from, we don't do that. That permit patty shit, that dry snitch, like, that's dry snitching. Broner doesn't want to be over there, or at least that's what he's saying. You tried to offer him a deal, didn't work out. Cool. If you got so many people jumping in your inbox like you were saying, then it shouldn't be. It's no biggie. No biggie. You know what I mean? You don't have to dry snitch and be like, yeah, I think they're, I don't know, eek, I don't know if it's legal that they're doing what they're, that's dry snitching. You don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let's say, see, that's not, you gotta be, I'm with that alpha male shit, man. Alpha ego, alpha male shit. That's like, if there's a girl and I'm like, hey, my name is Ego, I got a channel, a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. I would like to take you on a date. And the girl is like, no, that's okay. Thank you for anyway. I'm not going to be like, fuck you there, bitch. You're trifling, bitch. Fuck you. Like, I'm not gonna go. That's not alpha male shit. You know what I mean? Like, you ugly anyway. You stank, bitch. You trifling, bitch. Like, the fuck I gotta do all that? Like, oh well, plenty fish in the sea. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do all that. That's why you got hella pimples on your face. You fucking, you trifling, bitch. Like, that's unnecessary. Or what Eddie Hearn did, where like she don't want to go to a date with you, you go start snitching her shit. Oh yeah, I think she might have like called in sick to be here at this club or this concert. I think she had to be at work. I mean, I don't know. Like, what? You don't have to like snitch on people. That's just where I'm from. You know what I mean? If it didn't work out with Broner, it didn't work out. Oh well. Get the next fighter. And that's the show, people. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. We out. We run this game.